Hey y'all, welcome back to the DIY Entrepreneurs Reaction Show. I'm so glad you decided to tune in with me tonight. Go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not already a subscriber. I would really appreciate it. We're going to be reacting to another Shark Tank pitch, so let's check it out.
Next up is a young entrepreneur who was frustrated with a problem he had with his favorite toy.
Oh, I like the kid entrepreneur.
Hello, Sharks. I'm Trip Phillips.
I'm Lee Phillips, his dad.
And this is my sister, Allie. We're from Dalton, Georgia, and our company is LeGlue. And we're seeking $80,000 for 15% of our business. Sharks! I had the solution to stop those messy breakups. I'm not talking about your love life. Duh. I'm talking about this.
No!
You spent all day building a masterpiece. That's why I invented LeGlue, the world's first non-permanent adhesive that just dissolves in water. Plus, it's non-toxic and safe for kids. After all, LeGlue is created for kids by a kid. To use LeGlue, just apply a little bit to each brick, let it sit, and you're good to go. So the next time this happens, you just pick it right on up and keep on playing. And the best part, just soak them in water and they come apart like brand new again. So Sharks, who wants to stick with me and help me stop those messy breakups with LeGlue?
LeGlue.
All right.
Good job.
We have some samples and some homemade sharks that the kids have made for you.
Thank you, Trip. Thank you, Allie.
Oh, I got a great white.
Nice dress.
Thank you.
We got you the whale shark to match your ego.
Nice. Thank you, Trip. You're very wise.
Good job, Trip.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, Trip, I see you have a patent there.
Yes, sir.
What did you patent on this?
We have a utility patent, and my patent attorney told me that I was one of the youngest patent holders in U.S. history.
Really?
How old are you?
12.
12. That's pretty amazing.
I got the patent when I was 10.
How did you figure this out, Trip?
In the 3rd grade, as a class assignment, I had the option to write a paper or come up with an invention, and I think I chose to do what any other logical 9-year-old would do, avoided the writing. So I went home and asked my dad, how in the world do I come up with an invention? He said it was simple. Just identify a problem and then find a solution to fix it. So that's exactly what I did.
Spot on.
As I was in my room playing with my airplane and thinking about what could I do? The wing would pop off whenever I do a takeoff. Then I knew what I should do. I need something to hold these bricks together, but not permanently like super glue does.
So, Trip, as the only shark who's been on your side of the table, I have to say, great job with your presentation.
Or school project.
Also, as someone who still has a child that's in this age range, I have to say this is a real problem. My feet, I think, have permanent marks in them from stepping on bricks. So this like glue could be a real lifesaver. But tell me about the business.
Last year we sold $52,000.
Wow.
Good for you.
And this year, up until the end of May, we've sold $32,000. And in our whole lifetime, we've sold just over $125,000.
How are you selling it, Trip?
Wow.
Mostly online on our own website.
Direct to
What do you
consumer.
sell it for? How much does it cost to make a package?
It costs 43 cents with direct labor, but don't tell anybody.
What do you sell
What do
it
you
for?
sell
We
it for?
sell it for $8.99.
That's a great margin.
Trip,
Why did you decide
price,
to
too.
create
It
a
ain't
business
too
out of this,
high.
though? I mean, you could have just aced the project, right, and got a good grade.
Even from a small age, I've always watched Shark Tank, and as soon as I actually had a business, one of the first things, probably even the first thing I asked my dad was, we have to go on Shark Tank. So now I'm pretty much living my dream.
Oh, that's so great.
What is your vision in terms of getting distribution? You leave it online, or do you want to get it into retail where building blocks are sold?
His personal goal is to partner with one of the brick manufacturers at some point to be in every one of the kits.
Tell you what, I'm
That's-
interested in the
I
idea
know
of
that's a
approaching
good
the big
vision.
block guys. I know all the toy companies. I want to help do something that you're not doing, which is get a license deal. So I'd make a contingency on it. I'll give you the $80,000. I'll go make those calls for you, but you're going to have to come with me to pitch it to the CEO. You know, you're going to have to put on a black suit and tie just like me. Tie, pin, everything. That's how it's going to
You
work.
look like a little Undertaker.
Well, I have hair, so.
But the deal's this. Whatever I get on the royalty deal for all of us, we're going to go 50-50 until I get my 80K back, because it's been a tremendous amount of work. Then it's going to drop down to 20%. And we're going to have a partnership in perpetuity where I'm a 20% shareholder of the company. If I don't deliver the big guy, then I don't have any stake. We go together, we find out if they're going to do it. They say yes, we're in business.
Wow.
Trip Alley, I think you guys have done an amazing job with this.
I just want to say that is pretty fair for Kevin. Yeah, he didn't make him a Sharky deal outside of that 50-50, but then again, he is giving him kind of the money up front. And so his deal, his offer, it's just that he give him the 80K and then he gets royalty 50% of per unit, whatever the unit sells, the $8.99. He gets 50% of that until he recoups just his 80K, so just his investment, and then he gets 20% in the company forever. That's not too bad of a deal for Kevin, so I'm pretty impressed.
Is solving a real problem. I think Mr. Wonderful is actually being wonderful on this one, and I think it's a great way to do this. So because of that, I'm out.
Thank you for your time.
You know what? I like this. I think the licensing route is great. I think that we should try that. I don't know as many of the toy companies. However, I know the adhesive giant, 3M, they're doing $30 billion a year in adhesives. So I'm going to offer you $80,000 for 25%.
Oh, listen, Trip. You have two great offers on the table where I think either way you really can't lose. So I'm going out, but congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Guys, I think it's a great product too. I think you have two great offers on the table that would be better than what I can do. So for those reasons, I'm out.
So Chip, you have to make a decision.
Here's something that just clicked to me when Damon said, and I hope I'm not mistaken, he said he don't know a lot of toy companies. Of course, that's where Kevin, I believe he sold his first company to Mattel Toy Distributor, and that's how he made his lump sum, I believe. And so he has the relationships that's needed with toy distributors and things like that. That's why his deal was kind of mainly on the licensing deal. If he could get this product licensed to those people who he have relationships with, he's like, it's a sure win. Damon, on the other hand, he mentioned 3M. Now, what I know about 3M is that they do the Scotch tape and things like that. And so he may be looking for kind of a different way for the product to be used, even though they're used and made for toys. He did say it's non-toxic. I forget the young boy's name, but he did say it was non-toxic and safe and non-permanent. And so maybe Damon is thinking that that is a licensing deal that he would want to kind of, pursue with the people that's doing the Scotch tape and things like that. I think I remember him saying 3M, so we'll see.
Damon, we would like to make a counteroffer.
Okay. You like Damon's
The $80,000 for 20%.
That's a good counter.
I'd like
That
to
being
stick
so
at 25.
fair. Oh. Damon, like,
I would normally ask 33.
Are you planning to take him to retail as well?
Well, I'm planning to do whatever you
licensing?
feel is best.
Okay.
Retail may or may not be in your cards, but that's something you have to decide after you, decide where you want to go with it.
And Mr. O'Leary, the $80,000, when you're saying if you can't make the deal.
But I don't get into your company unless I deliver the license deal at the one that you want to do.
I'll be taking the same toy guys as well.
The real difference is contingency on
Well,
it
also,
happening
It's
and
success-based,
not.
though.
It's
It's
success,
not
right?
contingency.
I don't get anything if I don't
It is,
deliver.
but the thing is, with Damon, it's firm.
But why give up 25% of your company if you don't deliver the whale shark? That's what I say.
well, what would y'all do?
You sign.
You gotta, I'm leaning just a little bit more with Damon because like Lori said, it's a sure thing. But even though Kevin's is a contingency, he has the relationship. So it's not like a far-fetched contingency. It's not like he has to, you know, do a lot of work to find out who these people are. Like, I'm sure he knows the toy people. And just what Damon just said, he said he'll be going after toy people as well. And so I believe Damon's play is a little bit larger in the spectrum, where it's not just toys, but we can do toys as well. But I'm thinking of another play as well. So let's see which one he goes with.
Okay.
Mr. O'Leary, we'd like to do business.
All right.
All right, Jeff.
Oh my gosh.
Congratulations. You did really well in the tank, you know. You got 2 offers. That's pretty good. Not easy to get that done. Thank you.
Well, I am excited for him as for LeGlue. And I'm excited that he was able to do a deal. And I guess he went with Kevin because he thought that was the better idea. But like I just said before, Kevin's is contingency based on him getting the deal, the licensing deal with the other toy distributors or manufacturers. And so that's going to be interesting. I'm sure Kevin is going to delight because he's going to be able to deliver that deal maybe. But given his relationships and his background, I'm pretty sure he was able to get that deal going. And so he ended up doing a deal with Kevin for a straight licensing deal if he gets it with the toy distributors for 50-50 per unit. That's the royalty that he'll get on every sale, and until he recoups his $80K, which is his investment, and then he'll drop that down to just 20% equity holder in the company. So I am excited that the guy he came in, the little guy, I love the kid entrepreneurs. I love to see them pitch, and just their tone and things like that. He was so polite. He complimented Lori on the dress. You know, he made a little smart remark to a complimentary remark to Kevin. So he did well on his pitch, and I'm glad that he was able to stick that through. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching until the end. I really appreciate it. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not a subscriber already. I would really appreciate it. And make sure you check us out next time.